What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and welcome to another episode of Path to a Million podcast. Today, I want to talk about something that I feel like people are on two sides of, not so much evenly. I think more people are kind of on my side on this one, but should you be transparent with your team about the numbers of the practice? Usually that comes down to collections. And I am of the belief that in a business, everything should be transparent, open, honest, and that way everybody can be working towards the same goals. I feel like I have a few friends that are like adamant about not sharing, numbers of the office, and they try to like hide that, because especially if they're one of my friends, he makes a lot of money in terms of collections, but also in profit because he's got a pretty small staff. But he lives a nice lifestyle and whatever, and he never wants to talk about numbers with the staff. And my thinking is that they can do math as well as anybody else, and I'm sure they can kind of figure out get a ballpark figure of how much is being collected. And I feel like when you're hiding that, it's so much easier just to talk about it and to have that be a part of the meetings, have that be a part of the goal setting, have that be a part of the bonus structure, just making sure that everybody's aligned, moving towards the same goals. And if you don't have that, then all of a sudden it's like, well, why would you share this type of number but not that type of number? So what I usually end up finding happens is people that are not open about their numbers with their staff is they just don't talk about numbers at all, or very little. They might talk about like weekly visits or new patients, just like real basic numbers. But I think in order to really dial in areas of the practice that may need a little bit of tweaking or a little bit of training, things that we need to put our focus and our energy into. If you're not, you can look at those numbers, but then if they don't realize that that's, what's being measured and that's how they're being managed, then it's hard for them to move towards those goals. So I think, I'm a big believer in traction, which the quarterly and the annual meetings, there's a lot of talk about numbers and how was last quarter and what are we going to shoot for this quarter. And I think that, in my CEO training with TRP, we have a scoreboard where it's got, basically all of the vital numbers that we keep track of those things throughout the quarter, so we can kind of see, are we on track, off track? And it's, it's pretty much all of the major numbers, whether it's around attraction, conversion, retention, collections, any type of metric that you want to be measuring in the practice that's really going to be important to the health of the practice. You want all eyes on that and everybody working towards those goals. So I am a big proponent of just being transparent with it. It makes things a whole lot more free. I don't think anybody begrudges you for being profitable as the owner. That's the whole point of owning a business. And I think most people understand that. So I think sometimes chiropractors get a little, not just chiropractors, but like just small business people in general, where they're the owners and they're in the business, get a little bit nervous about, sharing those numbers. So it makes it a lot easier, makes things a lot more free when you're having conversations as a team and in meetings. So don't be afraid of sharing that and get everybody rowing in the right direction. So hopefully that helps, and we will see you on the next one.